General features include your line item extractions. It will flag duplicates so you don't duplicate your work. It has multiple approvers, so on and so forth. And it also does have support. Most of the support is chat-based, but you do have me as your account manager to assist you whenever you need assistance. Okay, just to move forward, this is just the overview of the web, and then this is just the overview of the mobile app. Okay, so far so good?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so now we are quickly going to jump, and this time I'm jumping to AutoEntry. So AutoEntry pretty much looks like this once you've logged in. So you'll pretty much have two tabs, one for your accounting and the other one for AutoEntry. Okay, so I'm on my home page. On my home page, you can see all my accounting packages that I've added to my account. Right under home, there is people. People, this is where you can either add your team, your clients, depending who's going to be using the system, and also set up restrictions that are they only submitters, are they also approvers, depending what you'd like them to do. All right?
Okay. What would an approver do, Chicken?
Okay. So pretty much there is some clients that you will create a folder for, right? So on that folder, they'll maybe, let's say, Judy's your driver. Judy's on the road and Judy needs to bring in slips from the petrol station, toll gate, and all of that, right? So a folder can be created for Judy, and Judy, while on the road, will take all of these documents and at the end of the day or at the end of the week, submit that folder. Once it's submitted, it's going to go to the approver. The approver is the person who's going to be sending all these documents to Sage Accounting. So instead of just sending your documents to Sage Accounting and making a mess, it allows you to take a look first and approve it before it goes through. Because the only time we can delete it is if we credit that invoice.
I see. Okay.
Yes. Okay. So if you click here on add people, you just add their email address, they get a link, they follow the prompts on the email so they can have an email and password to either log in on the web or the mobile app. And then you can have this little pen here. This little pen, you can set up restrictions. Can they send through anything to Sage Accounting? What can they see? What can they do, depending? Okay. And that's also for multiple companies. You can select that I only want them to see one company, or I want them to see 7 companies at the time, depending for the team who's leading what, right? From there on, underneath that, we have activity. So when you upload your document, it does take a few minutes. The few minutes is for it to check for duplicates, errors, and sometimes, let's say you have a 10-page PDF. It will go through the 10-page PDF to discover if this is one invoice or different invoices. If it's different invoices, it will split them. So activity bar tells you what's going on overall, your companies, who's uploading, who has brought in a document, so on and so forth, right? This also helps the team not to send out the same documents together. Okay. And then you have your settings here. On your settings, this is where you can see your overall account credits, right? We spoke about the system coming full feature standard. It works on a credit base. So when you start your free trial, you get 25 free credits here. And if I jump here on usage, this is how these credits work. So you'll notice that I have my account and then I have my colleague's account. So in some cases, if you have a client who needs AutoEntry, but you don't want to put them under your AutoEntry or to use your credits, you can always ask them to sign up for their own AutoEntry and give you access to that. Then the payment is on them.
Okay.
So depending.
We can still link it up to their company in our Sage One accounting.
Yes.
Great.
So if you would like for everything to go under your account, then you will have your account here. But if you have some clients that you're like, okay, I'd like you to take on AutoEntry, but the payment will be on their end, they will have to sign up for the trial, make the payment, and give you access. Then it will show up on your account. Okay. And then from there on, this is how these credits work. So if you're uploading a purchase or sales invoice, that will be 1 credit per invoice. Uploading an expense, that will also be 1 credit per invoice. And uploading a purchase or sales invoice with line items. Line items, we mean like the details that are there on the invoice. Let's say you came to Sage, they gave you an invoice, you took accounting, HR, AutoEntry, payroll, this and this and that. Then the system will start picking up all those lines for you. That takes 2 credits. Doesn't matter how many lines or how many pages. It will either take 1 or 2 credits depending on how much data you need from that. So I'll show you the 2 differences. 1 invoice with one invoice without. And then supply
Okay.
statements. Supply statements takes 2 credits per statement, and then the bank and credit card statements takes 3 credits per page because there's more data to extract there. Okay, hopefully it makes sense with the credits.
Yeah, no, this is perfect. I understand it.
Okay, great. So now we understand the credits. We have our company, and on the bottom right, the screen dot, this is our support. So you can click on support, use the keyword, let's say integration, type in integration. Most of our support articles are mainly pictures in order for you to show you where to do or to go.
Okay.
And if ever, let's say you're working late and Judy has knocked off, you can always come here on message. On message, click on ask a question and chat with one of our team members. You'll start on the bot, but you just say consultant, and then it will take you to an actual person.
Okay, that's good.
Okay, great. Do you have any questions so far?
No questions, thank you.
Let's go back to the settings bar. Now let's talk about your 25 free credits. So you
Okay.
are able to upload a minimum of 8 pages for bank statements if you're testing out the bank statements, right? On the 25 free credits, as it takes 3 credits per page. From there on, once they run out, it won't lock you out. It just wouldn't allow you to upload more documents. But in that case, that's where we have purchasing credits in bulk and adding a subscription. So purchasing credits in bulk is more like a once-off purchase. Once-off purchase, if we do have clients who will just say, no, I have few bank statements once in a while, and that's what they just want to do and go out. Then they can do
It's
that.
quite flexible then.
Yes, so it goes in for 4 and 15, so you can purchase 10, and after 90 days, if you don't use them, they do expire. Okay, and then from there on, we have subscriptions. So our subscriptions starts from bronze up to sapphire. If this is too small, we are able to customize a bigger package for you.
Okay.
Compared to that 4 and 15, it becomes cheaper per credit the higher subscription you go. Okay, and now yes, this is a subscription. It does renew monthly, but because we understand sometimes you have more documents, sometimes you have less documents. You don't just want to have credits that you won't use or purchase a system that you don't need at the moment, right?
Yeah.
So it allows you to be able to change your subscription or renew it early at no additional cost. That means you can go from silver to diamond, from diamond to gold, or repeat gold more than once in a month.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yes. And then this time around, instead of just expiring, your credits roll over for 90 days. Meaning that if you're on gold, you use 100. On the next month, you start using that 100 before you touch your new 200. And then in a case whereby you are on gold, you get a 200% overdraft. Meaning that if you're on gold, you're like, okay, I've finished all my 200 credits, but I still have 10 more documents to do. The system will allow you to continue to work, charging you a little bit extra based on which subscription you're on. So it might be from 3 rand something to 2 rand something, depending which subscription you're on for the extra. And then you can pause your subscription. That's where you're like, okay, Judy's link gives me 50% off for the first 3 months, right? You can just say, okay, I'll take a diamond. Okay? Take a diamond, utilize a diamond. You notice that, okay, I've used 500. I still have 1,000. That's a lot. I can be fine for the next 2 months. You can pause your subscription. Pause it, utilize everything that you have.
And use those excess credits.
And then unpause
Quite
it
flexible.
and then continue. Last but not least, you can cancel the subscription 24 hours before the renewal date. If that's after the renewal date, of course, it will renew itself.
Okay.
Okay. So it is quite very flexible. You can utilize it for whenever you need. You can take the advantage that the subscriptions are cheaper, depending on how you'd like to utilize it, but it will just depend on you. This is an add-on that you decide what you want to do with it.
Brilliant.